Welcome everyone. This is VCT Pacific Stage 2 Scrum. For today, we have uh, GE, Lace King, and Spin. Let's begin by hearing from both on their thoughts of the game.
Uh, I think on the first game we just didn't actually warm up enough. Like there is nothing wrong actually how about we play, like how the way we play. It's just us didn't shoot back, I think. So that's the first game. On the second game, I'm not really sure as well what happened. It was close, but yeah, we didn't actually manage to close the game, even though Asen is a defender side. So yeah, unlucky.
Yeah, just echo those sentiments. I mean, if you watch the game, we had a ton of advantages. 1v1 rounds, 2v1 rounds that we just were unable to close out. Obviously, the first half of Sunset was pretty much just that. You can see in the second half of Sunset, if we'd done a little bit more in the first half, could have easily been our map, but we didn't. So, Ascent was kind of the same story. Like second half, there's like 2 or 3 rounds. If we close out, we're not on eco. We get a bit of momentum, but it didn't happen that way.
Okay, the first question goes to Spin. So Sunset has been seen as one of the weakest map for global esports during stage 1. Do you feel the team is ready to play this map this season after seeing today's performance?
I mean, yeah, like I just said, in the first half, there was 3 rounds where it was 2v1 in our favor, and we just lost all of them. Or kind of equivalent sort of rounds where if we'd done that, even if we go into that half, 4 rounds to 8, I think that second half could have easily been in our favor. They had to use massive ults to even get a single round after the first 3 rounds, the half. So to get that second round and win the game, it took them a lot. It cost them a lot to get that. So I think if we just got a couple more in that first half, they would have used all those ults, run out, and then it would have gone probably to overtime.
Okay, so one more question. With Pacific finally won on Masters tournaments, will it make the Pacific region more competitive in your opinion? And how is your preparation to get to Pacific playoffs?
I don't think it changes anything, to be honest, that we won a international event for the region. Gingy already very good. Yeah, they were already in the Masters final prior to that, so it doesn't change anything. In terms of the preparation, we had, I mean, it's just a normal preparation. We had a nice long run in. I feel like prep-wise, strat-wise, we were very ready. I just feel like we didn't really perform as to our level today, which is, it's easy to say, but it's a bit of a shame.
So next question is for Blaze King. What do you think was lacking in today's match? Is there anything you can feel the team will need to improve for the next few matches?
I think from my individual opinion, it's individual thing as well. I think we did great as a team. The comms is already there, so I think it's just come to individual thing, decision making and some aiming stuff. So yeah.
One more question. How would you evaluate the new roster of Team Secret? How challenging is it to play against this lineup comparing to the one in stage 1?
I actually don't know how they play actually on the stage 1 because we didn't play against them. But I still think the old roster is more stronger than this. I think they need time, of course, to gain the symphony of their team. So yeah, I think they just need time.
So the next question is for Spin. How has the team improved since stage 1? With today's performance, do you feel there's still a lot of work to do for this season?
I mean, obviously, there's still a lot of work to do. The team's improved a lot, I think, in terms of strats, in terms of the communication, as Gary just mentioned. We're getting a lot right. It's just not really a lot to say about his performance, honestly. Like I said, I think there's a couple of like big swing rounds that just don't go in our favor, and those make all the difference in a game like this. You know, you lose momentum, you go on eco, and you lose a couple of rounds back to back. Your confidence is down, and those rounds have a huge impact. And when we don't really win any of them, I say any of them, we won a few, but when we have a big disadvantage in those kind of rounds, for whatever reason, I don't think it's anyone's fault or any major issue that we have to really correct. It's just something that can happen on the day, and it, you know, makes those games look really one-sided, which is kind of what happened today.
So the last question for Spin. What are your thoughts and expectation for stage 2?
I mean, our goal remains the same. We still want to make it to champions and the playoffs. It's very hard for us at the minute. We're pretty down. So realistically, we need 3 more wins.
That's all for pre-submitted questions. We'll now open up the floor for live questions. Please use the hand raise feature if you would like to ask a live question. Okay, so thank you guys for joining the interview. We'll be back shortly with our next group.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.